Now on Channel 4 News Today, what may have saved the life of a stabbing victim overnight.
And a familiar name on the Nashville music scene is arrested overnight. We have the details.
Plus, which mayoral candidate is on the rise according to our Channel 4 poll?
Had enough this week? Hoping for an easy Friday? If you leave early, you might get it.
Rainfall showing up on the radar this morning. That looks something, I don't know. Maybe it's not even working, the radar.
This is Channel 4 News Today, working for you.
I'm confused. Hopefully you can straighten it out very quickly. What? What's he saying? Good morning. Welcome to Channel 4 News Today. It is 5:30 on this Friday morning, July 20th. 2007. I'm Aaron Solomon.
I'm Holly Thompson. We are glad you're tuning in. Meteorologist Tim Ross is here to explain what?
Well, you know, we always get these false echoes on the radar that we have to discern, and when you start seeing stuff on the radar, you're suspicious. It doesn't rain in Tennessee anymore, does it?
Well, it hasn't been,
that's
for
no,
sure.
That live pinpoint Doppler radar this morning, I think, is indicating real rainfall.
We had to take no construction work there to slow you up. Aaron?
All right, Jennifer, thank you. New overnight, a young man is left to die after a stabbing in West Nashville. Channel 4's Larry Flowers joins us live from the scene with the story. Larry, what can you tell us?
Well, Aaron, good morning. It's been about 5 hours since Metro Police first arrived on the scene. They're still here right now trying to sort things out. Detectives are in the backyard inside of the house, and they're also still talking to the man who stumbled upon the 18-year-old who had been stabbed. Now, it happened shortly after midnight on Illinois Avenue near 48th Avenue North. Police say the young man was stabbed in the stomach. Now, he was rushed to the hospital by medics. A man who lives at the house told police he had just returned home from a fast food restaurant and saw a man running down the street. He then found the 18-year-old lying in a pool of blood.
As far as the motive for the stabbing right now, we really don't have any idea. We have an officer that speaks Spanish at the hospital talking to the witness, so we're trying to get as much information from him as we can. We're obviously having some language barriers here at the scene with him.
Investigation on their hands. We're live on the west side. Larry Flowers, Channel 4 News.
Hope he makes it through. Thank you, Larry.
Also overnight, trouble for a country singer-songwriter. Mark Colley was arrested for a DUI. Channel 4's Teresa Bush joins us from police headquarters this morning with the latest. Good morning, Teresa.
Good morning, Holly. A Metro police officer found Mark Colley slumped over in the seat of his car. It happened around 11 o'clock last night this morning on a $1,500 bond. Reporting live from the Criminal Justice Center, Teresa Bush, Channel 4 News.
All right, Teresa, thank you.
Well, in less than 2 weeks, the general election for Nashville's mayor will be over. In the meantime, Channel 4 has conducted its own poll, and here are a couple of surprising results. Channel 4's Jennifer Johnson has the details.
Good morning. What people are most likely talking about today is the rapid surge for Carl Dean compared to our June poll. You can see that complete poll and the results on WSMV.com. I'm Jennifer Johnson for Channel 4 News Today.
For more information about the mayoral candidates, we've got it all at WSMV.com. A simple click on your mayoral section will get you location and dates for early voting, candidate profiles, and video of the Channel 4 debate that aired last month, and all of our past coverage on the race.
Right, we're at 5:37. We've been hovering right around 71 degrees this morning. Meteorologist Tim Ross is here talking about a cool front that's going to be moving through.
And we're happy to hover at 71 because we all remember 80 degrees yesterday with humidity to match. We like
starting
floating.
off.
Oh, man. So today is improving, and we're going to see even more so as we head over the weekend. And before I'm done with this weathercast, I'll give you some
road instead. Holly, Aaron?
All right. Thank you, Jennifer.
5:40 is your time. Actually, 5:41 right now. Go back to New York, and Queen Latifah and the crew are jamming right now. This is just the warm-up for what you'll see later today. Hairspray on the Today Show. Take a listen.
Good morning. The 104.5 The Zone Hour team rally to support the Predators was a huge success. An estimated 7,500 hockey fans filled the Sommet Center. The Titans have signed rookie Joel Falani. That's a look at your morning sports. I'm Steve Wrigley for Channel 4 News Today.
Hey, it is time now for our For the Summer segment, and today's picture comes to us courtesy of Sumner County Schools.
Yeah, these are the kids with the camp I Can Be Me. Thank you to the campers for holding up the four fingers, and thank you, kids, for being you. And thanks to camp coordinator Elizabeth Saunders for sending in that picture. And Looks like they need some rain there, too, doesn't it?
Yeah, the yard there is lacking a little bit of rain as well, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys like catfish?
I do.
With tartar sauce, not ketchup.
Yeah, well, a lot of folks go for the tartar sauce, yeah. Well, we've got some great news for all you folks, and we had them on the show cooking some great catfish recipes. It's the 33rd annual fish fry in Franklin. It's the Bethlehem United Methodist Church. Folks, they cook up like 1,500 pounds
33 years.
of catfish.
They drain the lake.
It's
really
brought
do.
in,
It's
and
a
it
huge
is
event.
farm-raised catfish. But, yeah, this is massive. They're also going to have some bluegrass music. They're going to have some kids stuff. But anyway, the tickets, it's like $10 for adults and $4 for children
and that's
under
tonight.
10. Tonight from 4:30 to 8.
Cool.
So head on out that way. It's the Bethlehem United Methodist Church Fish Fry.
It shuts down the town. It's a big event.
You going to be there?
Yeah, I'll be
have
there.
You been?
It's a really good, yes, I have, and it's a good event. It really
And the
is.
weather for it looking pretty good.
I'll be there. It's not
That's why you're going to go. High fives for Tim.
I'm going to say, everybody look at the weather.
We got rain in Franklin, and it's cool tonight.
It's going to be nice.
I would go ahead and use 65 or Gallatin Road instead. Holly?
Thank you, Jennifer. We're at 549. A federal judge in Washington has tossed out a lawsuit filed by former CIA operative Valerie Plame. Plame sued members of the Bush administration over the CIA leak scandal. She also accused Vice President Dick Cheney and others of conspiring to leak her identity, violating her privacy rights. The judge dismissed the case on jurisdictional grounds, saying he would not express an opinion on the constitutional arguments.
Well, a senator reacted to the Michael Vick dogfighting allegations in an emotional speech in Washington.
The training of these poor creatures to turn themselves into fighting machines is simply barbaric.
Robert Byrd, the Democratic senator from West Virginia, is a known dog advocate. So it was no surprise when he voiced his disgust over the recent charges linking the Atlanta Falcons quarterback to an illegal dogfighting operation.
And a disturbing story out of South Carolina this morning. The parents of two small children made them use crack cocaine. It all began back in February when the couple were caught stealing food in a grocery store. Their 2- and 5-year-old children were with them. It was when police talked with the 5-year-old that they learned the couple forced the kids to suck cocaine up straws and that his sister would sometimes choke on it. The children are now being cared for by relatives and said to be doing well. As for their parents, they're both serving 5 years in prison. Our time is 5:51. We're at 71 degrees. Tim says high today, getting up to about 85.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer. Here are some of the stories that everybody's going to be talking about this morning.
All right. A fan in Alaska received some bad news while waiting in line for the release of the final Harry Potter book. 18-year-old Chloe Bastian camped out in front of an area bookstore to be the first to get a copy of this much-anticipated book. While doing a phone interview, a reporter accidentally slipped and told Chloe the ending to the book.
A brutal attack in Kansas City, Missouri is caught on tape. Look at this. Tuesday night, Kay Fox was returning to her condo when two teens came up from behind her, shoved her to the ground. The 65-year-old woman put up a fight but was unable to stop the two teenagers from stealing her scooter. An area radio station purchased a new scooter for her.
And investigators are trying to figure out how a woman was booked as a man in the Washington, D.C. jail for 2 days. Officials say Virginia Grace lived and showered alongside male inmates for those 2 days. The mistake was discovered after Grace told officers that she was not a man and had a doctor examine her to prove it.
And what better way to celebrate your birthday than taking a cruise on a Harley, even if you're 90 years old? That's exactly what Ella Bafus did Thursday in State Line, Idaho. Ella climbed on the back of her friend's bike and went for a ride through a drive-through bar before taking a short trip down the road. And after the ride, she was all smiles.
Looking good. A fisherman in Indiana has much to brag about this morning after he landed the big one. He is backing up the fishtail with 73 pounds of proof. Look at this. David Glover caught a 49-inch long, 73-pound catfish on the Wabash River. Glover says he was hoping to keep the fish alive in an aquarium, but it died. So he says he plans to eat it instead. Wonder how many dinners that'll fix, huh?
It should be at the Bethlehem Fish Fry tonight.